Connected Canadians, connecting older adults with technology, training, and support.
My name is Julia, and pre-COVID, I was working at the Heart and Crown on Preston as a bartender. I think when the COVID lockdown happened, it made me and a lot of people in my position sort of step back and really think about why they were working in the restaurant industry and if they still enjoyed it and if they wanted to pursue other options or do something else. And it was like a forced break from what we do. I know a lot of people in this industry that work long hours and a lot of hours because they're just caught up in it. And I think it just forced everyone to take a step back and sort of think about everything. When I joined Connected Canadians, some of the main things I learned was just to be more comfortable with Zoom. I had never used Slack before, which now I'm very comfortable in, which I feel like is very, it's a good tool to have. I had never used TeamViewer or Basecamp and a lot of these things. I'd never even heard of before. And now I feel very fluent and comfortable using them all the time. So I think that was a huge pro for being a part of Connected Canadians. I think the skills in the restaurant or hospitality industry are very transferable to seniors, or just to pick up the phone and talk to someone that you've never spoke to before and have no idea about who they are or how they act, how they speak to you. I think working in restaurant and bars where you see new people every single day and you have to have a conversation with them, that's your job. I think it made working with seniors a lot easier and a lot you're not really nervous to pick up the phone and talk to a stranger because that's just what you do every day, all day long. I had one favorite client who just really seemed to care about me. They learned Zoom and we got them on FaceTime. They learned how to take a picture and send emails to their family who lived in a different country, just to learn maps on the iPad. And he was very excited that he could take the iPad to the park and have directions. So just little things I think he got a lot out of it as well. It wasn't really about learning to use the iPad. It was just about having someone to talk to that was outside their social circle, if they even have one. It was just about asking how my day was. It was just a very gratifying experience that not really about technology or iPads, just about being able to speak to someone and getting out of their room in their retirement home, pretty much. I would say maybe what I learned about seniors during this experience is they really want to learn the technology. Just the fact that they actually all really want to learn how to use this stuff, but sometimes would be afraid to ask, or it seems too daunting a thing to learn. But the desire is there. The biggest challenge for me helping remotely versus person to person is just you have to get really innovative with your descriptive terms, even how you describe an icon that I've used, like a Safari icon or any icon on your iPad that I've used every single day for hours on end for my entire life. And just to take a step back and to try to describe or explain it to someone who has absolutely no clue what they're talking about and take it down to these very, very basic terms. I think that would be the most difficult thing. And I believe that anyone can do this. I think we've all done it before in some way, either with our moms or our sisters, or we've all shown someone how to do something on a device before. So it's not really an intimidating task. It's just something you've done before and you just have to explain it a little bit slower and to a stranger. And so I think it's a really, it's a straightforward thing that anyone can do if you have the patience for it. It seems that COVID's not ending anytime soon, and I believe that this is a really important tool for a lot of people, for NGOs and companies like Connected Canadians to keep going. There's so many seniors at our old folks' homes that have no outlet, and I think this provides a great outlet, a great thing for them to learn. I think it would be great if there was an iPad for every senior out there, and it just gives them something else to focus on other than their isolation, and if then their mental health. This just gives them something new to learn and put all their energy towards. My overall experience with Connected Canadians has been great. I'm really glad I did it. I'm really glad you guys allowed me to be part of your team, and I feel like I've learned a lot and met a lot of cool people, and would love to continue, even if on a part-time basis, to be able to help some of these seniors.